This is the vehicle that was the crash.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Amazing anybody survived from that much damage.
This is an event that happened on June the 3rd, 1988. I was driving near the place where I work. My car was going very fast. The brakes got locked on, but the car still didn't stop. It ran into an 8-inch tree, knocked the tree over, went underneath a steel fence, and then fell off the riverbank 50 feet to the river below.
No one should have survived the impact of that.
Marc was as close to dying as I think any of our patients get.
STARS became the pivotal player in the very first chapter of my recovering from a traumatic event.
Through the expertise of the people that were there at the scene that were able to extricate him, plus the expertise of the individuals in the Red Deer Hospital that helped to stabilize him until such time as we got there, plus all the expertise of the crews, etc., and the teams that were brought into play at the Calgary General, we were able to salvage his life. He was critically ill.
To be on the ground floor of trauma care.
For me, this particular thing is a validation of what trauma care and STARS was all about in its inception.
Our volunteer paramedics and nurses were just so excited about all this. That kind of spilled over on pilots too, and that became part of our DNA, part of our mojo as we moved ahead and where we were going to go.
It was somewhat less sophisticated than it is today. The way we were set up was the helicopter, which was relatively empty, would come and land in the baseball field below the Calgary General Hospital, and we would bring all of our equipment down on a stretcher.
Barrel the stretcher down the ambulance ramp, across the road into the ball field. And we'd have to stop the ball game. And then we'd go and load all our equipment and jump in, and away we'd go.
We certainly had some arrangements with both the police and EMS to allow us to do that.
It's accepted as standard now, whereas then it was very innovative. It was cutting-edge trauma care being developed in the province, and we started out on the ground floor. I felt privileged to be part of it. I'd do it again tomorrow if they'd have me.
We've gone from a relative fly-by-night operation when it first started to the point now where we have a lot of sophisticated equipment that has been very well worked out.
Increasing the ability of the helicopter with its IFR capabilities, instrument flying, to our nighttime capabilities, lighting.
As well as the training of the air medical crew. The sophistication of the medical expertise of the air medical crew in STARS now, after so many years, is really just amazing to watch. It's fascinating to come back after 30 years and meet a patient who was so seriously injured, and really to have had the privilege in potentially having saved his life.
To see Marc now alive, well, functioning in family and employment, and to have all his faculties is a pleasure. It's just a pleasure.
And seeing a patient like that coming back after all that time, and certainly remarkable, look at him, just absolutely amazing that somebody can actually come out of that.
To get to see those people again in 3 decades, I know what it is they did for me, and to actually hold them tight, to provide a hug, to provide a shaking hands, it's heartwarming. And again, a continuous thanks for what was provided to me and allowing me to continue my life and to proceed in my life.
When I look back at the personalities that were involved in the air medical crew, the flight physicians, the support staff, the leaders in industry that helped to make STARS what it is today, every step of the way was a privilege. And it's an amazing organization for what they've accomplished over the years they've been in service, and the number of lives that they've touched over that period of time.